shares, we have a problem. There's something living under my house. And look, there's a wild animal right there. It's literally baking in the sun, sitting in the middle of my driveway right now. I can't believe this. All right, let's get a little bit closer. What is that thing? I think it's a groundhog, which would be bad because we just captured a groundhog. So that means there's another one back. We gotta capture this thing. Oh, no, there it goes. It just ran away. No, that's not good. Okay, well, the good news is it ran away. The bad news is I don't think that's the animal that's living underneath my house. Let me explain. Let's go to the backyard. I'll show you. All right, stop right there. This is the hole that an animal dug that leads directly to my basement. And this doesn't look like a big animal could fit in this hole, but it's definitely bigger than you think. Let me take you to the basement and show you why. It's down here. Come all the way to the bottom of the basement. Come back here. This is the unfinished section of my basement, and this is where the animal's hole leads to. This section of this metal pipe above my head fell and broke the other day. I thought it just got loose and fell, but I then discovered leaves from outside right in here. And then I noticed this pipe above my head leads directly outside, which matches up directly with this hole, which is close to the food source of our trash cans on the back of the house. And we have a lot of trash cans. And when these things are full, there's a lot of smell and a lot of extra food for animals to get into and eat, which is bad because my supercars are right inside this garage. The other day, I heard a crazy noise, so I came all the way over to this window to look out, and you won't believe what I saw sitting right there in the backyard. And I looked out this window and I saw an entire family of foxes. They must have just gotten into my trash cans and ran off with trash because they were playing with it, eating the extra leftover food, and they were hungry. They were devouring the chicken I must have had last night and threw into the trash can. And it looked really cute because foxes are like little baby puppies. They're absolutely so cute. But foxes can be very dangerous. Obviously, I can't go and pet them. And two, they're very invasive. They'll dig and dig and dig until they find the perfect home. And even though they're over there with their babies right now having fun and sleeping, they're also creating other holes like that one that goes underneath my house. And right now I'm safe from the foxes because I'm behind this window. Shouldn't tap too loud because they have really good hearing. But if I run out of food in these trash cans and these foxes no longer find food there, they might start coming into my garage. And if they start getting into my supercars, they could chew the wiring system and completely total the entire car. It looks like right now the foxes are not outside, which means they're probably underground sleeping. But let's get a closer look. Shh. We gotta be quiet. We are approaching the fox den. There's at least 6 foxes that live here. And I don't want them to come out because if they come out, they could potentially attack. And that would be very, very dangerous. So let's go. Stay quiet. I don't know what could happen. Anything could literally happen. We're dealing with Mother Nature right now. Oh, wow. These fox den holes are big. Point the camera up, see if you can see it. Is there anything in there? I can't tell. Gosh. Oh, it's deep. This one's deep. That goes really far. Oh, there's a bone right there. No way. There's a bone. And here's all the trash that they've been eating. My paper plates, my McDonald's, everything. Oh, I see something in there. Look at this. I can see something white inside their hole. Look at this. There's stuff in there. You can see that white thing right there. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of bugs in there. I think that might be a bone. There's a lot of flies and bugs in there. So there's some stinky stuff in there. They must bring their food back into their hole and eat it. And this hole is not the only hole. There's another one right over here. Another fox den hole right there. And I've been watching these foxes play up and down this fence. Oh, and there's a fox right there. Look. Oh, it's running away. It's running away. Oh, the baby fox just took off. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, that thing is fast. So that's at least one of like the 6 baby foxes. I wonder where it's living. Maybe it's living in my Lamborghini shell. Oh. No, that's a leaf. All right, hopefully there's no fox den underneath the Lamborghini shell, but they very well could have dug another fox den underneath this barn. I'm not exactly sure. That would be bad. All right, let's investigate real quick. Maybe it ran into the barn. Hello? Please don't be in here. Hello? There's a fox, Where is it? I could have sworn I just heard one. Okay, I don't know where it went. As cute as these foxes are, I do have to be very careful because they are wild animals. I think they're more scared of me, which is good, but you never know. If I'm invading their house, they very well could attack. And last night I got woken up around 3 a.m. to a grueling, howling noise. I thought somebody was screaming for help. It was the loudest sound I've ever heard in my entire life. I didn't know what it was and I was gonna call the police, but I slowly opened the door and walked outside. And as I got closer and closer to the noise, I discovered that it was a fox howling sounding like a crying little baby. The fox was perched up, sitting right there, yelling at the top of its lungs. It sounded like a crying little baby girl. It kept howling and howling, and I wanted to get a little bit closer, but it sounded like it was in attack mode. So I just stayed here as I wanted to investigate exactly what the fox was up to. I'm pretty sure this was the mama fox and was calling because it was all alone looking for its babies. It kept howling and howling, and then it started walking closer to me. I thought it saw me standing there, but it didn't. It sat right back down and started howling again. Then all of a sudden it started moving closer to me. Then it saw me. I thought it was gonna attack, but it kept running that way. It ran down the driveway, then stopped, and then looked directly at the camera, and its eyes were glowing like it was possessed. So to be safe, I quickly ran back inside because I didn't know if it was gonna attack me or what was happening. So I came in here, I shut the door, and I stayed quiet. And I kept a lookout to make sure the fox wasn't going to try to attack. After that, I didn't hear or see the fox, so I was finally able to go to bed. But the next morning I woke up, I looked out my window, and immediately saw the fox was back. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Oh. There's a lawnmower guy on the other side, so it's scaring all those foxes. But look, there's the mom right there. She's so scared for her babies because her babies were right by that guy right there. There she goes, there she goes. She's running away. I'm assuming the babies went back into their hole. She's on the ledge. No way, look at this. She's on the ledge. Right there, she jumped up on the ledge of the pool house. What? No way, there she is. There she is. Oh, she sees me, she sees me. There she goes, there she goes. This is actually crazy, Shares. There's so many animals around the house, I can't believe this. Oh no, what is that? No, this is not good. Whatever this is probably another animal. Oh. Ah, fox is right there. Hi, don't come close to me. Oh, and there's bees right here. Ah, there's a swarm of bees. Uh-oh, this is not good. Oh, there's so many bees. Oh, what is that? Oh gosh, that might be worse than what I thought it was. Oh, this is, ew, what is this? Oh my gosh, yuck. I should have worn shoes. Oh, what is that? Oh, all right. This is way bigger than what I thought it was. I thought it was like a little maybe bunny, but this is worse. This is bigger. Yuck. What is that? What in the world? Oh, there's a fox over there. She's running away. The good news is that fox is scared of me. Bad news is whatever animal ate that is not gonna be scared of me. That might be a turkey vulture that got eaten like crazy. Look at that. Disgusting. That is some type of animal. Oh, maybe that's a deer. I'm not really sure. If anyone knows what kind of animal that is, throw it in the comments. I think it's a deer. That might be a deer. I'm not sure. And there must be something special about this section of the land because you didn't already see about a week or two ago, all the way over there by the pond, there was remnants of a deer tail. What kind of animal do you think that is? There's flies everywhere. I'm wondering if there's gonna be like bones underneath this. Yuck. I'm afraid there's bones underneath here. This is disgusting. And then over here was a hawk flying in the air. Oh! Ah! It's flying, it's flying, it's flying. That thing's huge. Ah, get away, get away, get away. Don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. Oh my gosh, what do you want? Yikes, please fly away. It's making swarming noises. I couldn't figure out why, but then I quickly found out that it was eating something that was right here. No way, look at that. Bones, yuck. Bones, vertebrae, tons of bones right here. What in the world? What kind of animal is this? I don't know what that animal was. It might have been a deer or a bunny or something. I wasn't really sure, but whatever animal that was, it clearly got another victim and it's starting to eat it right there. So yeah, we got to figure out what's living underneath my house. Let's get this drone up, check the perimeter, and see if there's any more fox dens or animals living around my property. All right, let's fly over to the pond because as you know, we've had a lot of issues of animals living in the pond, especially for all of you OG subscribers that remember the pond monster. They got me. There's a lot of things that can live in ponds and lakes. And just the other day, you saw that there were eggs right on the island of the pond.
I think there's something under the rocks there.
Where? What?
What are those?
Looks like the animal comes up here, laid its eggs in that rock, / also right there. So let's zoom in on this pond and see if we see any movement. And by the way, Shares, this is the part where I'm gonna need your help. If you see any movement anywhere, put it in the comments below so we can retrace our steps and investigate further. Because if you don't already know, I'm filming in real time and I don't always see everything, which is why I rely on the comment section for help. But it looks like the pond is clear. I don't see any movement, which means maybe that animal is either sleeping or it moved on to a different pond somewhere else in the neighborhood. But remember at the beginning of the video, we had a groundhog. So let's fly over to where it escaped and see if we can see it living anywhere in the woods in my front yard. And yes, Shares, we did have a groundhog about 2 vlogs ago living underneath the pool house. And yes, animal control did capture that groundhog. But the bad news is the groundhog we saw earlier today is not the same one. So that means we have at least one other groundhog groundhogs still living on the property, and they are very, very destructive. They will continue digging holes underneath houses, underneath pool houses, everything, which can cause the foundation to get weak and collapse. But it does not look like I can see the groundhog right now, which means there's some hole in the front yard somewhere where it's hiding, and it did a good job disguising this hole because I do not see it in the drone. Let me investigate the far edge of the property where the mama fox ran off to see if there's a den over here where she may be hiding more pups. Let's see, anything over this way? Honestly, I don't see anything. There's a lot of trees, so the alarm is beeping. I hopefully don't crash the drone here because that would be bad. But yeah, I don't see any foxes here. Let's go ahead and fly to the opposite side of the property and hover over the foxholes that we saw earlier. They may not be able to hear the drone, which means if it's quiet enough, they may come out and we may get a better shot and angle of them. But the drone's got to stay high enough and quiet enough. Otherwise, the foxes will get scared. By the way, shares, if you see any holes or any leaks in my roof, please let me know. All right, bingo, we spotted the foxhole. Now let's get as close as we can without making noise. Drones are quiet, but they sound like a wasp if you get too close. You can hear the hovering. So far, nothing, but let's give it a second and see if the foxes start coming out. My guess is, though, they're not gonna come out because the mama fox is still away. There she is. Oh, she sees me, she sees me. And apparently, if the mama fox is not there, the pups just stay underground. Yeah, it seems all quiet right now. Let's give it a minute and see if any foxes come out, though. Wait a second. Hold on, I think I see something. Over by the barn. Wait. I see something right on the edge of the barn. Oh, it's right in the shadow. It's literally right in the shadow. All right, I don't want to get too close because I might scare it, but it looks like that's a baby fox sleeping next to the barn. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit. That literally looks like a baby fox sleeping. Yes, that's a baby fox sleeping next to the barn. No way. Wait, I think I can see it from here. Look, there it is. Look, there it is, right next to the barn. That's so unusual. I didn't think baby foxes would come out of their den if the mom was not around. Maybe the mom is around. Maybe she's back. And yes, the pool house is still standing, but let's go over the back of it because this is where the fox ran off to. I think all the vegetation that's behind the pool house is where the groundhogs and foxes run off to hide because I think they think that they can't be seen, but the drone may be able to spot them from up high. So if the mama fox is trying to get back to her den and she sees this out here, most likely she's going to be hiding in these woods right now. So definitely keep an eye out. Oh, wait, the fence is down. I wonder what animal took that out. That's new, and that's not good because that's a hefty fence. Whatever took that down must have been powerful. And it definitely wasn't a tree because there's no dead tree over there, so that was definitely an animal. And that's right in the field where those bones are. Maybe the animal that we're dealing with is bigger than a fox. Let me get inside and hide. I think the mom is back. Let me figure out where she's going. All right, shares, I'm pretty sure the mama fox is right by the pool house right now. I'm gonna stay posted up. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. And hopefully my house will still be standing by next vlog.